Dr. Douglas McConnell, early in this decade, met with me over a meal. Doug is the chairman of the Tyndall House Foundation, and we discussed the possibility of the Africa Leadership Study. I remember him sketching out his thoughts on a napkin that I probably still have in a file somewhere, suggesting how such a study might progress, and suggesting that Dr. Robert Priest be the lead in the area of research. When the foundation board decided that we should in fact move ahead on that vision, I worked hard for a couple of years trying to get other foundations involved, but I wasn't successful. Bob Reiki, who was part of the leadership team for the Africa Leadership Study, had retired from the board, but in one of our planning meetings, when I was feeling a bit discouraged about not having other foundations involved, he suggested, look, let's just do it on our own. This is too important not to do. There's too much that can be gained by the church in Africa. Bob certainly knew that better than the others on that leadership group, because Bob is from South Africa. And so, with the board's approval, we took what appeared to me to be a big risk, and we moved ahead with the Africa Leadership Study. The rest of the story is described best on the seedbed website of the Tyndall House Foundation, and also in the chapters of the book on the subject that were written by Bob Priest and by Mary Klein Yaling. Those particular chapters tell you the history of how this all progressed and how meaningful it's been, not just to the Tyndall House Foundation by any means, but to ministries in Africa.